One, and let's start for this video. What I have done till now is just I have added some hair, right? And the tattoo, it's not exactly as a reference, so I just got that reference. I just got this title from internet, right? So if you want to have something different, you can do it, all right? And I have added some scars just here and some there. So let's start. I'm gonna show you how you can do it, all right? First thing first, I'm gonna hide the hair, and if I go to body, for hair, what I have done is I just masked this area and I went to fiber mesh preview, right? Now this is the exact hair which I have right now, right? So first thing, I just kept on very low, all right, exactly as we have done for the head hair and for beard hair. If you don't know, you can go and watch that video, all right? So if you don't know, I'll explain here also, so give struck and watch it completely, all right? So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna be keeping length as much as I want, all right? Then we need to play with the coverage area. It might be this big and it might be very little like this, or maybe this. So we need to make sure that it's exactly the way we want, right? And it depends completely on the height of the hair, all right? If I'm keeping this short, so it makes sense if I just keep it like really low. All right, 1 second, guys. All right, sorry about that. And now, what I'm gonna do, I completely forgotten. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna keep scale roots 5, tip root like scale tip 5, all right? And coverage, it completely depends on your requirement, all right? As I told you. Then once you are done with that, what I'm gonna do, I don't wanna have any hair specifying like texture, so I just use this one, all right? And keep in mind that you need to keep your profile on 2, right? Keep on 1, okay, difference, but I keep on 2. All right. Looks like it has, it's, I don't know. If you keep 3, it might have triangles like this, right? If you keep 4, it will be a cube, right? Let me show you. Mostly it is visible. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep on 2, alright? Then it's up to you how many segments you want, alright? Alright, 2 segments up to you. Fast preview, you can see how hair is falling, all right? Now I'm gonna do increase from 3 to 5, in between, all right? So you will have something like this, and you can go ahead and accept it and play with the brush, or like this brush. I play with 2 brushes, all right? One is hair long, grooming hair long, and groom hair short also you can play with. Third is this brush, turbulence, all right? So give that rough bumpiness. So I'm just gonna get rid of it. Now let's come to skin texture. I haven't done anything specifically, right? I have shown you about if you go to masking, and there is an alpha, by depth, all right, and by ambient inclusion, right? You can play with it and it will give you much better results for a beginning, at least for a beginning, right? As you can see, it's like unmask this area, and there is a mask here because I was keeping my camera in this way, right? So what if I just keep my camera here and I do mask by depth? So it will be unmask this area and it will mask this, right? So what if you go ahead and do like this, right? So you will be having a mask. If you just see, you have unmasked this area and there is a mask on this area. So that is completely up to you how you're gonna use it. All right. So mostly like I prefer to work on ambient occlusion for a bit, not too much. All right. I'm 3 million. I can do it right now because this takes a lot of memory power of your computer. So I don't want to do on my heavy polygon, right? Now, once you have done like ambient occlusion, at that point you would just wanted to check the areas where you wanted to add more darkness in your skin, right? And just do the invert the mask, as you can see here. Now, if I just invert it, you can see it has darker areas where the shadow normally follows, right? But unfortunately, it doesn't go all the way it has to. So you can go ahead and draw just areas where you normally want. 1 second, guys. Yeah, like this area should be unmasked for now. It should be dark, and this area, this area for sure, and this. Right. Once you happy with the masking, just go ahead and have a dark color and just fill with the lower RGB, so you can have a control of the paint. All right. So I have done all that. Now, when it comes to tattoo, how did I make the tattoo? Is kind enough easy. Let me just show you with my model. I'm gonna make a clone. All right. And if you go polygroups, and I'm gonna go to my first base what do you say, poly subdivisions. All right, now I'm gonna explain how I did this for just for the hand. Basically, we have done the UV mask, like UV unwrap at the beginning of this course, beginning of this tutorial. So I'm just gonna show you how you can do it for specifically if you wanted to do have a tattoo or something like that. What you need to do is here with the ZModeler, same technique, guys, same technique. Mask this area, crease this area, crease by edge, not by face. So hover on edge and crease, and I'm sorry, crease and there is edge loop complete. All right, that's there, and I'm gonna do here. So I don't want this part to be there. Now I'm gonna select the area which is not going to be visible that much usually. All right, so I believe this is the area which is not going to be that much visible. All right, so I select edge over there, or you can select point, starting point. Right there, you can just follow this lane, and you have quickest way of make crease. I am just showing you how to make this. All right, so as you can see, we have done by mirror. Symmetry was on, so we have done everything. If I'm just being like honest, this is quite easy way to make UV mask and UV unwrap. Since we already have what we want, so it's not a big deal, right? So that's good. So we have that there. If I go here, sometimes it's giving me a problem, but normally it doesn't give that much, as you can see here. Now we are left with only one thing to do, which is go with the point, click here, keep on short edge, crease, point. Now just follow the path and you'll be end up here. That's it. Now since we are not going to make anything on the legs, so I don't give a damn about the legs, alright? So you can go ahead and do in UV maps right here. Select the UV map size and crease edges should be enabled, and just click unwrap. It will unwrap for you, and honestly that's it. Just go on higher your subdivisions and click on morph UV. It will give you a morph chart, like pattern of your character. Once you have that, you can go ahead and add the tattoo. Alright, don't know, I just explain how you can do it on this one. I'm gonna keep my standard brush. I have this tattoo here, so I'm gonna keep it here, and the RGB should be high. And now one thing, remember, I haven't done paint, I have done mask. So it's completely up to you guys. If you wanted to do a mask or paint, it doesn't make that difference, alright? Now I'm just showing you how you can do it. So symmetry is on. Alright, that looks fine to me. So if I'm like, okay, I'm done, I'm happy with it, just do more UV again. You'll have another tattoo on his. That's how I did. Now if you don't want this dragon is facing this way, you can go ahead and texture here. You can add that texture from wherever you have, then flip it. ZBrush give you the option flip horizontal, flip or vertical, completely that's up to you. Alright, so that's been done. Now let's see what else we need to put. Since I have here what I wanted to, first try was this one, so I didn't like it, so yeah, and I like this one. So next thing going to be the belt. This one we're gonna make it. So let's see. Hold on guys, 1 second. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have done the I don't know what you call that centerpiece that I just made it. Alright, as well as I have made the belts, which is going to attach from back like that. And guys, as far as if you know me, I have done it on the surface. If I just toggle it, you can see we have done on the noise, right? We have the texture for the belt. Now if you don't want this small, what you can do is just go ahead and scale the alpha scale. All right, you can play with it as you like. All right, so I'm gonna be keeping this much. All right, and if you wanted to paint on it, you have two options, which you can just go ahead and paint on it, or there is another way which I'm going to show in later. All right, so if you see here, we have this I don't know what you call it. All right, so I've just there is a buckle on back, right? So that's there. if you wanted to add a few more things, I have made my custom brush, which is supposed to be here. There it is. That. I think I have lost it. No issue, because I have right over here. So let me just show you what I have done for that buckle. Right. Let me have this. What I have done here is I have, if you go and see in lower subdivisions, it's a simple cube. All right. What I have done is let me show you. Insert cube. All right. Since we have so many points which I really don't want, so what I have done is simply go to this initialize and just hit on cube or cube. Over here you can extrude it, give it a shape, basic shape. All right, as you can see here. So once I have done that, I have just let this one. All right, once I have done that, I just went up like the subdivisions. All right, like this. I start making with the dam standard or /3. All right, that's up to you, and keep it 0 like this. All right, so up to you, whatever the shape you wanted to give, you can give it easily. All right, once you're done with it. But this shape is quite easy because I have already told you how did I get that. All right, there is a brush which I have downloaded from internet. I think I'm gonna be already have like even the link on that link. All right. Anyway, so these brushes I have used, as you can see. If I wanted to add this thing maybe, all right. So simply you can go ahead and drag it, and it will add it. All right. So that's what I have done here. All right. So everything here, what you see, except just lines, is drawn by that brush. All right. Once we had done that, we have this. Let me just click on solo. I have just added these brushes, like what do you say, subtools. All right. Now let me get back to our model. And so you can see this this model, like this model. Let me go solo on this one. This one. All right. You can see it's quite a bit detailed, right? So how did I did that is simply, it's just I've been to like as you can see, this model is like 10 million. All right, it's quite a heavy model for my computer at least. All right, you might be working on 50,000, 50 million, I don't know. So what I have done is like I just did dynamic subdip, not dynamic, dynamic over here, right? Once I have done the dynamic, right, for the basic shape, I start just adding more subdivisions to it, right? Once I have done that, what is it? Let's see, yeah, I added subdivisions. All right, then what I have done, just try to play with this brushes. All right, and whenever you need to add, for let's say I'm gonna add this one. All right, and I want it like a radius type. So what I'm gonna do is simply go to your Z axis symmetry and go for radius. I'm gonna keep on 8 since it's already on 8. Let me see. No, I don't want on x-axis. I want maybe a y-axis. Yeah. So I simply can go ahead here and let me see. The brush is not selected, it seems. Let's see. Yeah, that's the way you can go ahead and draw whatever you guys up to, like 1 minute. All right, so what I have done here is simply with the standard brush. All right, sorry, you can see I can simply draw it as I want. All right, then just go ahead and add more. You can go ahead, you can create anything, go crazy with it. All right, so this is what I have done with it. Now the model is ready, so what I can do afterwards is I won't be able to use this on my this model because I already have 60 million polygons to work with, and I don't want to add one more with which is 10 million, right? So I did, as you can see, this subtool is about 2.6 million, right? So what I have done with it, I have duplicated, all right? Then I've been duplicated, and then I went with Z remesh, all right? Keeping on same or anything, all right? Basically, what we need is just an shape with the lower polygons, all right? So as you can see, I have 3 subdivisions here. So if you can see, I have lost quite details, right? If I just go ahead and higher subdivisions, you can see I have much better details, right? So what I have done is like a subdivision to go to the basic, then I have just added subdivision 1, and then I did a projection all. Same thing I have done for 3 subdivisions or 2 subdivisions, all right? Once it's that's done, then I'm ready to place it here, all right? It's done now. So what I have done for this one is quite simple. Let me just go to solo. If I just go ahead, I'm gonna disable noise for now, so that I can explain you guys easily. If you see, it's like a basic shape, all right? Let me give you an example over here, right? I'm gonna insert a cube, all right? So simply I'm gonna do a cube because I don't want much more details with this. I'm gonna go ahead and scale it like this, all right? Now I want to just work on this one, all right? Hold on. All right, I want to just work on this one. So I don't want, first I'm gonna keep the builds enabled. I don't want to work on this one. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and add with the auto groups, which will give you a different polygroups to work with, all right? So I'm gonna hide this one. I'm gonna mask this one and unmask this one, everything like inverted. Now you are able to work with your gizmos, all right? I'm gonna keep gizmo here and refresh the direction. If you hold Alt, hold on. All right, Alt, you can duplicate, sorry, not duplicate, you can extrude it, all right? Now, if you see in this direction, I can cut like change the direction of it and extrude, rotate, extrude, rotate. You can keep going with this one, all right, until you're happy with the shape, right, like this. Then go ahead and see how does it look. Now I'm gonna just hit D for dynamic subdivision. You can see it's looking much better as we want, right? Now whenever you need to make it more like close to the shape, you can simply go ahead and bring all the vertex close to the subtool, like to each other. It will be much more tight, all right? Now let me go back to the model, all right? Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep my noise, all right? Surface, keep my noise, and I'm gonna apply to mesh, all right? You go on, sorry. It looks like the 3 million is not enough for this subtool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna subdivide one more. Let's say 12 million. I think this will be enough for try to mesh. I am increasing on my total points, which I really don't like because my computer is not that strong, right? So if I have much better or strong computer, or like I don't know, I am stuck with some RAMs or something, all right? I need to work on that. This is looking much better. So for now, I'm gonna be accepting this, all right? For the video purpose, I'm gonna do or reduce the points later on. All right. Now, what I'm gonna show you is, I feel like this is a much better trick to work with. All right. Let me just keep this on. Okay. For the sorry, why I did this is simply I wanted to work on paint, right? So I'm gonna keep this here, right? Or you can go ahead play with as much you want, all right? So let me just get the paint exactly what I want it. I'm gonna be focusing on this one, all right? I need a little bit darker. All right. Imagine I am okay with this, all right? So I'm gonna be basically fill object, all right, RGB, fill object, all right? If I go ahead and change, nothing will be affecting, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and select the lighter color of the same thing or any other thing, whatever you want. I'm gonna be keeping this one. Now go ahead and add noise again, all right, edit. This time, I don't want anything which is same. I don't want this alpha, all right? So I don't keep anything about the surface strength, all right? I don't keep a strength. I need the noise for this, what do you say? Noise for the scale, this one, all right? Play with this one as much you want. Right? Basically, this is going to be a texture of your belt, right? So I think I need a little bit bigger, like this, all right? I'm gonna do this one and mask by noise, all right? Let's see what does it give us. If it gives us a really good masking which we can play with, we'll see. Fill object, all right? That is looking okay. And that's not that good, but it's okay. Let's see. All right, that is looking much better. Let me just keep in silver. It is close to what we want, but not exactly. All right, so I'm gonna work on that later on. All right, you might be seeing on render. Now, when it comes to this part, all right, we can simply select the silver, or I'll suggest you to keep something material which is silver. All right, let me select for this one. Metal, this one, all right, and go ahead, fill with that. Okay, that is selected. So we don't have any what you say, any polygroups, so we won't be able to do anything with it. All right, now hold on 1 second. I can just poly paint or whatever you like to do. You can do poly paint, you can do anything. So I'm gonna be just doing a poly paint. So something close to this area. Right. Poly paint. For poly paint, I usually select my standard brush, which is not correct. Now I can go ahead and paint the other areas. All right. Now it's completely up to you as you like. All right. If you don't want this paint on this, you can go ahead and paint something else, whatever it makes sense to you. All right. And make it good. I won't say how to do that because I'm not good at painting that much. So let's stick to this one. All right. All right, let's imagine we are done with this. All right. So what is left is just to give it a shape or the proper pose. All right, and we're gonna be render. All right. So if you want to make this one, let's try it. Let's try to make this one up. All right. I'll go here and I need you. Okay. Gonna keep it QQ. All right. Good with that. Now, if you just focus on the shape, if we keep it this way, we need I need to keep on jewels. Right. Okay. Right. Like this, and scale it. All right. So, and I'm gonna stretch this one a little bit out. All right. All right. Just let it be the way it is right now. Now I'm gonna auto group this ones. All right. I don't want to work with the lower part. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead with the ZModeler, all right, and extrude this one out like this. I'm just gonna give it a basic shape, so I'm not gonna be worried about how it's gonna look or what else, right? So I'm gonna do a bevel, and why am I doing a bevel? Because I need this part to be out, right? And this edge will be working on this like a path, right? So I'm gonna mask that and mask this one, so it will mask automatically with the spots. All right, so you can have that area over there and just try to reshape it. And you can go with the move. You can try to do move, and if you go and insert edge, you can have this by this edge. All right, so mask, select, and mesh is fine. All right, single poly. All right, bring it up. So I don't want it should be this sharp. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just bevel it or bring it out. So this will be going move. All right, move like this, like this. If you go, you can see it had the slope which I want. Go ahead and work on the back. Scale it. I want it sharp because I'm gonna be working later on the way I want it to be. For now, it's fine. Now let's get this to be a shape what I want. Now be this white. Go ahead and add for this one. All right. What's safer? That's there. All right. Now, if you just keep on point, you can move it like this. Now, it's quite simple to work with now because we already have the shapes we want, right? So if I just go ahead and select this ones like this, and I can Q mesh, I can remove this and I can mask this ones, right? Go ahead make it here. And what I like to do, since I'm gonna be working everything on the bottom, so I can bring it like this. All right, we have that slant which we want, like this. All right, now you can go ahead and extrude everything out. Like before even going to that point, we need to bring everything to the shape what we want, exactly this way. Now let's select everything and give a QQ more close to it, not too exactly, because it's gonna be snapping. If I go here, all right, how about if I just go ahead and extrude it? All right, it won't snap to it, as you can see. I can keep it close, but it won't snap. All right, so if I just go ahead and smooth it out, it will be giving me this shape. That's not a problem. It's quite easy to fix this one. All right, so let me just have insert one edge. I'm gonna give one edge here, so it will be giving me a shape like this. I don't want a super sharp edge. All right, and I can go ahead and add one here. Gonna keep on mirror. Why it's not doing mirror? Everything is on mirror, but this one not. All right, anyway, so I can go ahead and do manually. That's good. And I can exactly bring it out, and you know what, I can insert. It will give me this shape. Then I can go ahead and cube it. All right, then I can go ahead and scale this. First check where it is, click center. All right, if I go ahead and do this, will be, that's fine, but you know what I need right now is on edge, insert, add this, let's see. All right, we are getting there, what we need, we are getting there. That's fine, right? How about if I just go ahead and add one here with symmetry on? Like this. All right, that is fine. Now for this one, for that dent, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this brush. I'm telling you guys, this brush is awesome. But the problem with this brush is quite simple. You can't use on lower subdivision. You need to have higher subdivisions, right? But like, let's say if we wanted to use that, but we are not able to do. So what we can do is, let me show you. We need to make something similar to it. All right. Let's see. Do we have something similar to it in this area? No, we don't have. Can we create? I think so. We can. All right. So let's keep it here and this here. All right. And I need to slide this. I'm gonna slide this edge like here. All right. Then I need to work on this face. But before even doing that, I'm gonna insert the face. This. All right. Close enough, not way too far. Why is it not working properly? That's weird. All right. Now I'm gonna select this face. All right. Mask, unmask, and inward. Now with this, I'm gonna keep it here. Gizmo, not there. You. Now I can go ahead. Sorry. Hold on. Let me just go back a little bit. I don't want the green one. Let me just do it. Fix it properly. All right, we are done. I'm gonna mask this, unmask everything, bring it, before bringing, I need a mask, right? And now let's see. All right. Let's see how it will look now. Obviously, it's gonna be look weird. So what we need to do for that is go here and with the ZModeler edge. Sorry, not this time. We don't need a move. We need an insert. Insert one close to that area. Insert one close to this area. All right. Let's see how it will look. It will give us something similar shape what we are looking for, but not exactly. So we need gonna add one here and add one here. Let's see. Yeah, it is giving us what we wanted, but if we have much more subdivisions, we can simply go ahead and add that one or without even problems. Anyway, we are happy with what we have. So I'm gonna do one edge move, or yeah, because I can't slide it to make it up. All right. So what I'm gonna do is move like this is going to be and this one. All right. Let's see. All right. That is giving exactly what I want. Not exactly. I won't lie. It's not that exact, but that's fine. All right. And I'm gonna insert one edge close to this one. Let's see. What do we get? We get something similar what we need. Honestly, something similar is working much better than having multiple subdivisions and way too high polygon. So I'm gonna just simply insert that where it is. It's here. Now let's see where it is. Where it is. Simple symmetry. Now there's one tool I want to use to show you guys. Let's scale it down. Bring it close. That close. This close. Alright. Now there is one tool I want to use and show you. It's quite useful if you know. Alright. For that, it's we need to use transpose master. Alright. And drag it like this. Alright. Then see one apply. All right, and where you can find this, it's somewhere contact. It's yeah here contact. All right, I'm using ZBrush 2023.2. All right, so you can use that over there. And now I can simply go ahead and use this one. This. All right. Right. Sometimes it's hard to make exactly gizmo where you want it to be, but sometimes it's easy. Right. Now, if you want it, you can go ahead with the deformer. Right? With the deformers, what you can do is mask this once, so you will be able to control it better. Then mask this once, curve it. All right. Then unmask this one, mask this one. Then you can be controlling this one. Sorry, unmask this once. Bring it here. All right. Now you can see I can control it completely and accept. Let's see, how does it look? It looks fine. All right. So you can go ahead and add noise, surface noise frame like this, and you can simply go ahead and add noise, the depth of shape and strength should be way too low because it's not like rock. All right. Then hit OK. Now you can see it's close to there what we need, but it's not exactly. That's fine. We can try. It's error and try, right? So yep. You can go ahead exact here and target stage. All right, sorry, not target stage. You can go back to 1 and home stage. No, not exactly. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Oh, that's it. So let's see what else we can do. Honestly, I don't feel like there is anything else I have to do. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna check what I'm gonna using it. Mostly, I'm gonna be making prints out of it. So first thing, what we need to do is give it a shape. All right. Then I'm gonna be rendering it for some for like, you know, portfolio, for ArtStation, for YouTube. Then I'm gonna be printing it out. So yep, that's it. Let's see if I do a BPR render quickly, what will end up with. Honestly, this is a good project which I feel like it's useful. It has information. If it's a beginners, I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoy. And let's see. Now you might be thinking like, why is this so dark? Because I didn't do mask. Go here and remove the shadows. All right, so I have just did for that small part. I'm gonna be removing the masking for this one, and for this one, and for this one. I think for the crack, this one also I need to remove. Yep. Now let's see quickly for the render how it will look. Now definitely I need to add more skin texture and detail for the skin. All those things going to be there, but remember we need to keep it simple. All right, so I'm not gonna be making something high and annoying, right? So yeah, for that part is we are there, what we are trying to give for now. All right, I'm not gonna be rendering animationing this, or I'm not gonna be doing anything with this. I'm just simply going to print it out and let's see what will happen. All right. So yeah, all right, for render purpose, this hair is not gonna cut it out, so I need to change the hairs. All right, so even for modeling, printing, the hair is not going to work out, so I need to make something which is going to work for rendering as well as for 3D printing. Or if it doesn't work both sides, I need to make a difference. All right, so yeah, that's it. See you in next video. Till then, take care.